Hey everybody, this is Nate. So I want to talk to you about PDFs a little bit. This one might be a little bit longer, but trust me, it's worth it because you'll save a zillion hours. Um, a lot of times you have tons of resources from a textbook purchase or just online or whatever, but they come in a PDF form. And so people ask me all the time, they're like, how can I use a PDF? That's not a Google Doc. And when you try to open it as a Google Doc, it messes up the way it looks, and it's just garbage. So I want to show you how you can give an assignment to a student through Google Classroom using a PDF, how they can respond right on that PDF and give a copy back to you, all through Google Classroom. So you don't have to recreate a million worksheets or things like that, but you can just use the PDFs that you have access to. So let's just take a look here. Let's just go like math facts PDF. And I'm just doing a general search and 5-minute math drills, multiplication. I've already got this one, so it might say, do you really want, yeah, I want a new copy. So I pulled this up and I can see it opened in Kami. So I want to talk to you a little bit about Kami. Kami is what's called a PDF reader. PDF is just a kind of a generic, general, everything can read form of a document. It could be read on Kindles, on phones, on whatever. So if you don't have a PDF reader, you can't read it. I like Kami because it has all these cool options and things that you can do to mark up or use the PDF. So I want to show you really quick. If I did not have this, I just type in Chrome Web Store, and right there, and I would just search Kami. And it comes up. You can see I've added it. I have a PDF and document markup. It's got the little cool dog fox thing. Yours would be blue if you didn't have it, and you click add to Chrome. So you add that. You'll know when it's added because you'll have this little icon, okay? And so sometimes you'll get a thing that says open with Kami. Just, yeah, do that. You want to do that. That's good. So let's take a look here. If I'm learning my multiplication facts or want my kids to, I might come to my Google Classroom and let's make an assignment. We'll say, do this math. And what I want to do, it's going to be in my Google Drive. I'm going to click add, and it's going to put it there. See, it shows up. Here it shows it's in a PDF form, but there's no reason to freak out. And I'm just going to make a copy for each student so they can all have their own special copy. Now, students will also need to have Kami to read the PDF, but it's been pushed to them, so you don't have to stress. So I'm just going to assign this, and boom. So the assignment, do this math, is there. I see the PDF. Each kid's going to get a copy. Let's shrink this down. Now, here's the teacher view. I can tell it's teacher view because it shows how many people are done, how many are not done. And let's refresh this. This is a student view. This is test student number 1. So he's the big letter T. And we see, oh, I've got this assignment, do this math. So I'm going to open up the student view now to show you what would happen if I were a student. So I open the assignment, and I'm like, oh, wow, here's this assignment. This looks just like what my teacher had in the textbook, but they didn't want to retype every letter on earth. This is cool. I'm going to open this with Kami, which is a document reader / marker upper. And right now we are in a trial that gives you all the options, but even if this trial ends, we still have you can add text and highlight and things like that. So some of the useful things that students or teachers could do with a PDF, you can ask people to highlight important things. You can add text boxes, which is what we're going to do right now. You could draw on it, so you could mark up diagrams or things like that. And you can also add shapes, and you can do all kinds of colors. And really, you should get in here and play with it and have fun. So if I'm a student, I'm just going to try to answer these questions. All I do is I've selected T for text box and I click there and it brings this up. If I wanted, I could, say, oh, I want to answer it in green, but I'm just going to do black. So I just click and I go boom. So here, next one, click, opens a text box. Come over here, click, it opens a text box, and I'm just going on and on marking this up. I can even put my name up here, student 1, and there it is. So if I were to look in my Google Drive, I would see that I have a copy of this. Now, even if the kids just try to shut it down or something, it's going to say, what? You have some changes. Do you want to allow it to? Yes, allow Google Drive. It'll ask for permissions, which is fine. Nobody's hacking you or anything. That's cool. It's just saving this into Google Drive. So if I come back here and I was a student, I want to say, I want to add a document from my Google Drive, test student, 5 minutes math. I'm going to add that. Oh, it's already attached because it's there. Oops, sorry. It's already there. So I didn't even have to do that because I gave them a copy. Sorry, my bad. Not going to redo the video over that. Hope that doesn't offend. So it says, do I want to turn in this attachment? Yeah, I want to turn that in. And so, boom. It shows me as a student. I'm done. I can see here the T for test students. So this is a student view. Let's shrink down a little bit and come back over here to the teacher view. And let's blow up the teacher view. Maybe a better phrase would be expand the teacher view. You know what I mean? So now I see one person is done. So if I come in here, oh wow, test student's been working hard. I open this up. Oh wow, what? Look at this. If I choose to mark up on this same thing, I can open. That was just a preview, so I can open in Cami, and if I want to do, let's do some pen. Let's do some red pen. This guy, that guy. You can do whatever you want. You can draw a little happy face. Wow, sloppy, and whatever. Or you can just do text boxes. I just want to show you that you have the option to do all kinds of things. Down here, it's showing me I am collaborating on it now with the student. NW is me. TS is test student. And when I'm done, even if I try to close it, it's going to say, if it wasn't saved, it would say, hey, do you want to save the, and you say, yeah, I want to save it. And so the student has the feedback. I know we went through a lot of things on there. I just want to say one thing. Learning how to use PDFs is totally worth your time because there are billions of documents already created that are in PDF form because that's usable all over the world on like every possible device. So if you learn how to use PDFs, not just attaching them, but also being able to mark on them, add text to them, you can make them your own. Also, your students will want to learn this skill. And so if it's something that you'd like me to come demonstrate to your students how to mark up on a PDF, I'd be happy to do that or to help you with it. No sweat. So PDF on, people, because it's totally worth it. Thanks for your time and rock on.